You don't want me recording you?
Yeah, I mean, it's my rights, just like you're saying, you know.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I don't want... Yeah,
don't touch me. What are you doing?
Don't record me.
And this is what I'm talking about, that this officer does nothing when he sees this officer breaking the law.
On our doors, we have a sign that says, no recordings are allowed unless we give permission. I am not giving you permission.
You could keep the phone. Have your other hand, please.
All right. But why wouldn't you answer the question, sir?
Because you have a lawsuit against us. I'm not going to make a statement that you're going to try and use in your lawsuit.
You can't hide behind attorneys, Mr. Mayor. Eventually, the people are going to be fed up with this nonsense. Hey, what's up, guys? Long Island Audit here. Back again with another video. Today, we're at the City Hall here in Berwyn, Illinois. We're here today, as always, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, and to ensure that our public servants recognize our rights and treat us with respect. So we all by now should know the saga with Berwyn, Illinois. It's been quite a long one. 2 years ago, I was unlawfully arrested. It was quite the spectacle. Eventually, I was vindicated in court and the charges were dismissed. We're back here again. We've submitted our federal lawsuit, and I'll be going over that with each and every one of you at the end of this video, so stay tuned till the end to see the federal complaint that was filed, as well as some updated information on what's going on with the lawsuit. I'm actually in Berwyn, Illinois, currently for a deposition for that lawsuit, so stay tuned to the end where I'll talk more about that. But we're just here to ask some questions of the mayor regarding body cameras, regarding the lawsuit and internal affairs, about Ruth Ciaba Green's husband continually being promoted even though he's costing the city of Berwyn thousands of dollars in excessive force lawsuits. Is it nepotism? What's going on here? We want to get to the bottom of it. So let's do that. Let's get into it. These doors are where they had the unconstitutional and unlawful signage where you could not record inside of City Hall, where the mayor took the signs down during our We the People protest. Yeah! One more. Yeah! It was actually very amazing. Let's go inside. So before we do our open records request, let's go to the second floor, see if we could speak to the mayor and the infamous Ruth Ciaba Green, City Administrator's office here. I'm not elected. City Administrator.
I'm not elected.
That wouldn't matter.
Yes, it does.
That you're not elected?
If you go to our doors,
yeah.
I am not elected.
But that doesn't matter. You still work for the government.
If you go to our doors,
still work for the public.
Or you just here? Hi,
yeah.
How are you?
Hey, how are you, ma'am?
Good to see you again.
Good to see you again as well, ma'am. See if the mayor will speak to us.
I know he's in court now. That's fine.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Oh.
I wanted to speak to the mayor's secretary.
Oh, Virginia. She just had to run downstairs.
Okay.
So if you want to sit here when she comes back, do you want to schedule something? Or?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, I'll let her know.
Thank you so much.
Just have a seat.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Hey, Mr. Mayor, how are you, sir?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing all right. Just wanted to know if you had any thing you'd like to say. I'm trying to speak to the police department, but Mr. Mayor, I've tried calling.
You've got an attorney, Sean. You should really go through your attorney.
Well, I know. I just wanted to speak to internal affairs regarding my internal affairs complaint, which is completely separate.
I would suggest that you probably
They won't
have
speak to
your
me.
attorney send something over to the police department regarding internal affairs.
Regarding internal affairs, because my only concern, Mr. Mayor, is that this is the treatment that everyone gets when they're submitting a complaint to internal affairs.
You have a lawsuit against us.
But I've had the lawsuit against you recently, but before then it's been 2 years since I filed my internal affairs complaint, and nobody from internal affairs has ever reached out to me and said, hey, Sean, can you come down and we'll take a statement from you? You know, let's talk to you about what's going on. What are the findings of the internal affairs complaint? I'm sure there's been findings.
My suggestion to you again would be have your attorney contact them.
So that's not the case for
attorneys with respect to them.
For the residents of Berwyn. That's not the case, that they're not ignored by internal affairs.
Nobody's ignoring anybody, sir.
It's been 2 years, Mr. Mayor.
Sean, look, you think I'm done. I'm not.
You think what?
Taping me. You think I'm going to make a statement. Have your
I don't want.
contact
I'm asking you just serious. I'm asking you legitimate questions, sir. That's all.
One more time. Have your
You can tell me as many times as you want, sir. I'm asking legitimate questions that the public wants to know, sir.
I will not answer your questions.
But why wouldn't you answer the question, sir?
Because you have a lawsuit against us. I'm not going to make a statement that you're going to try and use in your lawsuit. Have your attorney contact our attorney.
This has nothing to do with the lawsuit.
Have your attorney contact.
This has to do with having accountability within the police department,
Ask me the
sir.
question a million times. Have your attorney contact our attorney.
That's fine. If that's your answer, that's your answer. But the residents of Berwyn would like to know, that they want to know what's. It doesn't matter. I report
Have your
on.
attorney contact.
It doesn't matter if I live in Berwyn or not, sir. We all are under the United States Constitution, and we all should be treated fairly. And why hasn't Berwyn implemented body cameras, sir?
I think what you should do, sir, is have your attorney contact.
That has nothing to do with the lawsuit. Why hasn't the Berwyn Police Department implemented body cameras, sir?
With you without
But it has nothing to do with the lawsuit, sir. I'm not arguing. If you think this is an argument, then you don't know what an argument is, sir. I'm just asking you.
Sir, I'm an attorney. I know what an argument is.
And this isn't an argument. This is a question that I'm posing to the mayor of
I'm
Berwyn.
not answering you. Have your attorney
I just want to
contact
know,
me.
when is the Berwyn Police Department going to implement body
Ask your
cameras?
question another time, and I'll tell you the same answer. Have your attorney contact our attorney.
But this has nothing to do with the lawsuit,
Not
sir.
mandated in Illinois till January 1st. and
So you're waiting till
we have cameras.
you're waiting till you're forced
No, sir,
to
we have
implement body cameras?
We have cameras. You're unaware of it because you don't know what you're talking about.
No, you didn't have cameras the whole time I was here.
We have cameras, sir.
Are they implemented throughout the whole force?
We have cameras, sir. Have your attorney contact our attorney.
So that's all you have to say. We have Are they implemented throughout the entire force?
Is it one more time and then that's it?
Is it a pilot
Have your
program?
attorney contact our attorney if you have any other questions.
Well, the residents of Berwyn are curious,
I will
and
not speak with you anymore. See you later.
you don't have to speak with me, Mr. Mayor, but it's
I have
nice
the
to be
contract
cordial.
to go through now.
What do you got? Okay. I gotta go through this contract too.
You can't hide behind attorneys, Mr. Mayor. Eventually, the people are going to be fed up with this nonsense. This tyranny, this corruption. Why does Ruth Siaba Green's husband keep getting promoted even though he's cost the city thousands of dollars in lawsuit settlements, Mr. Mayor? Can you answer that question? Your city administrator's husband keeps getting promoted to sergeant, division commander, even though he has thousands of dollars in lawsuit settlements, Mr. Mayor. Can you answer that question? I'm sure the residents of Berwyn would love to know why their tax dollars keeps going to a man who's getting.
Can you move your feet, please? Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem. Who keeps getting promoted, Mr. Mayor? They don't want to answer the question. Ruth Siaba Green, city administrator, doesn't want to answer any questions. The mayor doesn't want to answer any questions. It's fine. We do have a federal lawsuit pending. I'm here as a reporter asking questions about body cameras, about, Ruth Siaba Green's husband who keeps getting promoted. He's next in line to be the police chief. And I think the residents of Berwyn and we the people have the right to know, why does he keep getting promoted even though he has multiple lawsuits for excessive force, has cost the residents of Berwyn thousands of dollars, but yet he keeps getting promoted. Is it because his wife, Ruth Siaba Green, is the city administrator? I would love to know. You know what we're gonna do, since the mayor doesn't want to answer our questions, we're going to wait until we're gonna fly all the way down here to Berwyn and speak at the next council meeting. Let's see if this woman knows. Hi, ma'am. When's the next city council meeting, ma'am?
14th, Tuesday the 14th,
Tuesday the 14th. At what time, ma'am?
8 p.m.
8 p.m. Thank you so much, ma'am. I appreciate that. Tuesday the 14th. I have court in Nassau County, unfortunately, on the 13th. We'll probably have to wait till next month to see what's going on. So this is the city attorney. He's the one representing. Actually, they have an outside firm. We're going to FOIA request how much the attorneys have cost the residents of Berwyn, as well as try and get the internal affairs report that's been denied to us for 2 years. We want to know, was there accountability for Detective Nako, Sergeant Volanti? Was there any accountability? I doubt it. All right, since no one wants to answer our questions upstairs, let's do a Freedom of Information Act request. Hi, how are you?
I'm well, how are you?
Good to see you again.
How can we help you?
I would just like to submit a FOIA request.
Sure. There you go.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Do you need a pen?
Yes, ma'am, thank you.
What do you mean by cost?
Like, how much has the city paid to a law firm. So right now,
Okay, so of course you understand that we don't answer questions, we just give you records. So maybe you want to rephrase this in a way where you would ask for invoices from law firm and that way the invoices would be a record
okay.
that we could provide.
And then the internal affairs report / conclusion for Reyes IA complaint. And you can just email it to that email there.
Internal affairs report conclusion is internal
Affairs complaint.
Okay, that would be the police department, right?
Right.
Okay, we will send that over.
Thank you.
to them.
I'd rather not go there. They don't have a good relationship with
Yeah.
them over there.
Well, as of October 1st, they have their own FOIA officer now, so all of the police records would be handled by that FOIA office. But of
Okay.
course, we can accept your FOIA and forward it on.
Thank you.
Okay,
I
they'll
appreciate
assign
that.
it a different number and then confirm that they received it. You said 841, right? Okay. So 841, and I'll just write up here, City Hall FOIA. Because we can get you the invoices.
Right. But the internal affairs complaint would go through their FOIA officer there.
Right, exactly.
Gotcha. Not holding my breath to receive it, but I gotta try.
They are under the same state requirements that we are, so.
True. Right.
11, I can't remember the date. 11, got it.
I'm receiving an email confirmation, right? I believe.
We're confirming it in person to you.
Perfect.
Oh, you mean from the police department?
No, I just, from the police department.
I hope so.
I hope so. I hope so too.
11, 14, 20, 23, and that would be our finance. All right, let me make a copy of this for you. All right?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We're all set.
Thank you so much,
we'll
ma'am.
log you in as 841. If you have any questions,
841.
give us a call.
All right. Thank you so much.
Alrighty, take
Very
care.
cordial, professional as always. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
So that woman, the city clerk, she's always been very professional. I've been dealing with her for the last 2 years, and she's been great. But let's get out of here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't had the opportunity to watch the entire Berwyn, Illinois saga, I highly recommend that you do. I will leave a link to the playlist in the description right below the like button. It will be in chronological order. It will have the unlawful arrest, the We the People protest, the court proceedings, as well as the live stream where I went over the federal complaint. With all that being said, I do have a small update regarding the federal lawsuit against the city of Berwyn. I was recently deposed by the outside counsel that was hired by the city of Berwyn. The deposition took approximately 3 hours, and I will be frank with each and every one of you, the deposition got heated. The opposing counsel did not at all like the fact that I FOIA requested the invoices from her law firm to the city of Berwyn. Again, normally when somebody has a problem with me, it's because they hate transparency. And it's obvious that this attorney hates transparency. She is a private firm. I understand that. But when you're representing a city, a public entity funded by taxpayers, we should know how much the city of Berwyn is paying using taxpayer money to fund the defense in this lawsuit. There was a time in the deposition where she looked me straight in the eye and said, "Mr. Reyes, I'm not intimidated by you." And she doesn't want me to talk about the case on my live streams or on this channel. Of course she doesn't. They hate transparency. She's probably overcharging the city of Berwyn. Who knows? I don't have the invoices at the time of this recording, but I will have them soon. So stay tuned to the channel. Make sure you have notifications turned on. Also, we will be deposing Ruth Siab Green, the city administrator, and all the law enforcement officers, Detective Monaco, Sergeant Volante, etc. Probably even Mayor Robert Lovero. I'm not sure about that one, but depositions are incoming for this federal lawsuit. It's sad that the opposing counsel has such an animosity towards me simply for promoting transparency and wanting to know how much the taxpayers are paying to defend this lawsuit. I think that's a reasonable request. She doesn't think so. I hope that we can come to some agreement between the opposing counsel, the city of Berwyn, my attorney, and myself. I really hope that we can come to some sort of agreement. It doesn't look that way right now, ladies and gentlemen. I just want some additional training, some more body cameras, be compensated for my constitutional rights being violated. But again, the opposing counsel has some animosity towards me for whatever reason. I'll give you more updates on that as I get them. But let me know what you think about this one in the comment section below. Stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Long Island Audit. Peace.